we have here an Ancestry DNA test. And I'm so excited. It says, ready to begin your DNA story? It's easy to get started. Activate your kit, collect your saliva, mail your sample, explore your results. Details, directions are inside the box. We will totally get to that next, but I want to show you everything first. This is empty because I took her out, but I got this cool little aerial. I actually picked it out because my grandma's like, I don't know what to get you. And I'm like, here, give me these, because I wanted to upgrade my Disney bathroom. This is from Hot Topic. Oh, it actually has the price on it. $26.90. And it is Postic Disney Characters Dream Style Special Collection. Super cute. You'll see her in a few minutes. Gotta pop it. Here's the thing, because I'm ADHD, I love puppets. Puppets are so fun. I have two now. I have a Christmas puppet, two Christmas puppets. Well, I got this for winter solstice. I gave it to myself. Now I have more. I like puppets. I've been wanting to get my driver's license and then get my motorcycle license, and my grandma's like, I am not letting you on a motorcycle. You fall when you walk on a flat surface. You on a motorcycle? Not a good idea. Convinced my stepdad maybe this would help me kick my motorcycle kick. I grew up with them. We got this from a new store that just opened. So it'll be interesting. It says $24.90. So if you're like looking for something under $25, or it is $25 with tax, this is like a perfect little fun thing. They have other ones. They have like a model Grand Pix car, treasure box, which I might like, safe, truck, motorcycle. Like, women and men could enjoy these things, and I'm excited for that. Now my cousin Sherry, who doesn't have a lot of money, but she also just got a job like a year or so ago at this, I think it's Home Goods, and she gave me a kitty cat frame, which is perfect for Jade and I because Jade loves kitty cats. I was like, this is cool, and she said it came from there, and I was like, that's perfect. It's cute and it's perfect, and you know, I love animals, and this is perfect for me. I thought it was so cute. It's a kitty, like a crown outfit. And she has kitties herself. Ah, I fell an aerial. She has fallen to the ground. Oh no. Okay, so her head's supposed to come off. It's actually how she came. And this is what she looks like. Ariel here is red hair, blue eyes, and like a wedding dress. And this cute, like, veil, crown. She's a princess both on land and in water now. So, the Ancestry DNA. Activate your kit, collect your saliva, mail your sample, explore your results. Details discovered are inside the box. We're gonna open this one up. I am so excited. I'm so happy I got this for Christmas. I wanted to know more about my ancestors. Find out if I'm really Native American and Irish and French Huguenot and whatever else my family is. Because we're German, Pennsylvania Dutch, Northern Irish, I don't know, all over the map. How do I open? I'm just so excited. So I gotta like, okay. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Welcome to a whole new world. Just world of personal discoveries. You probably know some of your family history. One you can learn from your DNA can make a profound impact on how you see yourself. Thanks for choosing us to learn more about the story of you, the Ancestry family. Take your privacy seriously. You always control your DNA. Learn more. Okay? For help, tools, and tips on getting the most out of your DNA results, please visit us at ancestrydna.com. Your unique. Okay. Activate your kit on a mobile phone or on a computer. Do not skip this step. Activate your kit with your unique code. Wow, there's a lot here. This is exciting. So I am on Ancestry.com right now to give it consent and Alexa, stop. So I'm gonna see what you do now. Okay, fill the tube with saliva to the black wavy line. Fill the tube until your saliva, not including bubbles, is at or just above the wavy line. It's easy than less than 1/4 teaspoon. Do not overfill. On YouTube. Okay, we've waited 30 minutes. Now we're going to spit into a tube. Oh, that's disgusting. How can you even tell? Oh, it doesn't even count bubbles, so. This is so gross. Oh, look, you can see the, saliva going down it. That's so nasty. Okay, do it again. Okay, so. Okay, dokie. We're spitting into a tube. Okay, I think it is to the wavy line now. Ew. What am I supposed to do with that? Now we're gonna screw this on. Okay, I screwed it on. Okay, tighten to release liquid fluid. You'll know it works when the blue solution from the cap has emptied into the tube. Okay, and now we shake for 5 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. Shake tube for at least 5 seconds. This will ensure your sample mixture thoroughly with the solution so our lab can process your sample. I think I put a little too much spit in here. Okay, replace the funnel. Okay, place the tube in the collection bag. Okay, place the sample inside the collection bag provided in the DNA kit. Okay, we put it into here. The collection bag and mail in your sample. Place your sample into the box. The prepaid return address. Seal the box with the adhesive strip and mail in. Keep this card until you see your results. It looks like you take this off. Put this in. And we'll get the results in a few months. And since there's a ginormous book, it helps. Okay. Lord of... Seriously. There's too much here to read. Oh boy. Who played an important... Okay, Charles VII. His eldest son was Jean D. Beaver. Whatever. I'm getting mad because I can't pronounce the name. Okay. I lost my place. Okay. I don't remember my place. His eldest son was... Okay. At the court of Charles VII. Seriously. Alino's father of Filippo. Page at the court of Charles. Okay. Okay. The Philo left among other children. Filippo, second of that name, whose family became extinct in the third generation. Oliver, founded of the branch of the Lords of Congress, extinct after having furnished some office of Meritex and Louise. That's actually a family name, so I am actually very curious about that because that has been passed down, I guess, from my grandma and my great-grandmom have that name. So that is a family name. Founder of the branch of Charles, to our day and made famous by brilliant military service. One of its representatives at the end of the 18th century was a friend of Washington. Okay. Claus de Beaver. How the heck do you say this? If you know how to say this, please let me know because I have no clue. I am trying so hard. Claus de Beaver. Okay, how do I figure out my original last name? What is supposed to be on this side of the family if I can't even like... I want to put this as like... I don't know. Born about 1392 at Chestel, died in 1453. Warrior in the service of Jane Sands Parr, whose consul and chamberlain he became. He became governor of Nivernais. The city of... Oh, for Pete's sakes. I can't spell... Okay. Matis Nopus Poses Pantos raised the sag of Barcembo, surprised Paris and entered it May 29, 1418. Marshal of France, the then commander-in-chief of Normand, was defeated and taken prisoner at Loves, but the king paid his ransom, took passage of Court Saint-Vaune, which he gave to the chapter. Lee Grand contained a number of beaver Huguenots, captains, and diplomats who took an active part in the Revolutionary War. The Queen's mother tried in vain to win Nickel de power over by offering him 50,000 gold pieces, kinghood, and a company of armed men. He remained faithful to the I can't speak today. Protestant. Thank you. Cause. In 1572, he was presented at the wedding of Henry of Navarre. By a miracle, he escaped the Catholics. I don't know how any of my family members apparently escaped. Seriously. Like, apparently the Huguenots should not be alive. Like, half of us died. Sad, it's true, we were massacred for our religion. We actually, if I remember the facts right, which, where? Okay, I'll be right back. I have a question. For anyone who is a historian or knows more about the stuff than I do, can you explain to me why someone would change their name 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6 different times, just with different spellings? It all means beaver, but it's all spelled differently. I don't understand how, like, that's a thing. Like, why, like, is that normal? Because to me, also, dang, good for you, dude, for sticking up for your beliefs and not going for gold pieces and knighthood and all that. An army of men. He remained faithful to the Protestant cause. In 1572, he was presented at the wedding of Henry. By a miracle, he escaped the Catholics. He reached Geneva, Switzerland. I didn't even know that till now. Where he was received as a Bourgeois on the 19th of September with many other refugees. In 1573, well, I can't think, he crossed the frontier and was almost massacred. Yeah, that sounds about right. That obliged him to return to Switzerland. From the foregoing, the reader will note that the family name of the Huguenot family in France, from which our family is descended, is de Bavard. I have no idea. There is a lot to unpack in this book. May 26, 1936, we received a letter from Miss Anna W. Beaver. Anna is the family name again. That's my name. And my great-great-grandmother's name, her name was Anna May. Susanna May. That's what they called her. That's why I have you call me Susanna May Hagen. It's of St. Francis Cliff, who then was in her 85th year, a daughter of the late George Washington Beaver, who was a grandson of the Captain George Beaver, the Revolutionary War soldier, who married Catherine Camphor. Miss Beaver, who, in her younger years, traveled exclusively throughout Europe, France, and other countries, says, I am pleased to know that you intend to include in your history of the Beaver family the Huguenot ancestors of the beaver. There are so many spellings. Can someone explain to me why there's like so many spellings? For it certainly belongs there, as I told you more than a year ago when I subscribed for the book. The de Beaver family in the French is the Beaver family in Germany. See, now they're in Germany. I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, we went from France to Switzerland to Germany. My head hurts. I hope Ancestry.com can at least make this more easier to read, because this is just so much to unpack. Like, just a lot here. So much. And now, remind you, this is from my great-grandmother's side of the family, not my grandfather's side, the great-grandfather's side of the family. And not my dad's side of the family. This is just my... And usually women, unfortunately and fortunately, it depends on how you look at it, if you don't like your last name, they lose their last name in marriage if they decide not to change it, fix it, or keep it, or whatever. So, like, ancestors of ancestors, like... Okay, so French is the beaver, and then the beaver family in Germany. After the revocation of the Edict of Nantes in 1685, the Huguenots were eligible to leave the country, and with other French Protestants, the family went to Dux Points, and there to take a German exclamation of their name, with Alice was then German. The change was easy and describable. The original French family name was de Biva. If I'm saying that right, I hope. This was changed into Beaver, Germany, Beaver, English. Kimford is the German excellent valiant from Talmont, which is the French name, or Cooper in English, Cooper. The Huguenot refugees settled in different parts of Alaska, A-L-S-A-C-E, and other parts of Germany, and later parts of the Huguenots going down the Ravine went to England, and part came to America. Yeah, that's pretty much how it got here. We literally were hiding from, I guess, religious persecution. Those that came to America went to Rotterdam to take ship, that being then the principal port of departure for people from all parts of Europe who are going to America. Since many branches came to America, I have not been specifically interested in the branch that went to England. Some of the family in England retained the name Beaver or Beaver. Believer? Oh, for Pete's sakes, there's another spelling here. There's so many spellings, I'm losing my mind. Apparently, you have to figure out what spelling of beaver you want here. Okay, so Governor Beaver nieces visited Lady Believer in either Ireland or England. I am a member of the Huguenot Society of Pennsylvania and eligible among two lines of membership, Beaver and Kenoff. I trust your genealogy may be correct. It is indeed a different task to assemble the genealogy of a family at my age. I would not care to undertake it. Anne W. Beaver, 1940, Broadway, San Francisco, Cliff. It is not the proposed to track that branch of the family that went from France to England, except to say that, according to some authorities, they traced their descendants from a D. Beavers who accompanied William the Conqueror into England the year 1066 AD. The family name is found on the ancient English and early American records in various forms of spelling. Yeah, what's with all the spelling of beaver? It is the most general accepted in America. According to the media research of Washington, D.C., the first name of the name in America was Matthew Beaver, who came from the British Isles to America in 1638 and settled in Virginia. Unfortunately, however, no definite record has been found him immediate family or descendants, if any. One, Thomas Beaver, made his home in Grandale, New York, about the middle of the 18th century. This is exhausting. I'm not reading this whole book to all of you. Alexander, probably of the children as well. One Joseph Beaver, whatever, I don't care anymore. It's Beaver, whatever. There's like 50 spellings here. I've lost count. There's literally, it says here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ooh, popcorn. Listen, I know, it's past 7 o'clock, so for me, the bippity boppity boo is like done. I'm tired, I'm done. Like, I'll be done soon, because about 7:30, I'm like, out. Because it's the holidays, and I want to relax. But, I also forgot to mention, I am American. From the United States of America. So, I guess that might be in the ancestry. I don't know if they actually put that or not. Because if you're not Native American, I don't know if they put like, oh, you're from the U.S., United States of America, you live in America, you're from America, like, you're American. Not Native American, just plain old American. So, like, migrated to America. Which should be interesting. But yeah, I forgot to mention, like, oh, I'm American. Like, that I know. Most of my family lived in Jersey. So that is definitely something I know. Like, and Pennsylvania. Like, a lot of them grew up in Pennsylvania and then moved. I'm not really sure where my dad's family's from, but a lot of them were like in Jersey for years. But I wanted to mention that. And the reason I mention this is to compare it to what my ancestry will say, compared to what I was told. And see if it matches or doesn't, or if there's something else. It was funny, I was watching one of the ancestries, and now I'm watching one for 23andMe, and he's like, I am 4% African American. And he's like, I'm 4% African. And I'm like, whoa. Like, that is not something you expect. And the other one's like, yeah, I'm like 2% African. And so they're like not that big, but it gives you like different percentage, 1% to 2%. Like, so I guess it gives you like 100%, and then like it goes from what you are. And I think from what I remember, my stepdad said that his father was mainly 100% French Canadian. But his mother was British and German, so he got a DNA test, and my brother got one for fun. My half-brother. We are half-siblings. So it'll be interesting to see if we see each other on the chart or not. And I might have another half-brother, I do not know. I also have step-siblings who are not related to me by blood at all, that I consider family. So, like, they might not be related to me by blood, they don't look like me, we don't have the same ethnicity, but I grew up with them. I lived with them. I shared a room with my stepsister. It's funny, because people think she's Mexican, and I don't know if she is or not, but they're like, are you Mexican? And she's like, because people kept coming up to her speaking Spanish. She gets like a pretty good tan and has dark hair and dark eyes. And I'm like, okay. It's funny that her one son, I think, is blonde, and he might have blue eyes. Her only son. She has 2 girls with like light brown hair. And I have a daughter, and I don't know how high my redheaded gene is, because apparently it is high. She is a redhead with blue eyes too. My grandmother is a redhead with blue eyes. Her dad was a redhead with blue eyes. I'm a redhead with blue eyes. She's a redhead with blue eyes. It's a family gene in my family that we have a lot of redheads. Now my hair is darker because my mom was a brown hair. She had brown hair. And I think blue eyes? I could be wrong. But she had brown hair. So it's definitely something that like I've noticed. And Jade has strawberry blonde hair with light blue eyes, where my hair is darker, my eyes are darker. And my dad has brown hair. So that's probably why my hair is more brown than it is bright red. Her hair is more strawberry blonde because her biological dad is blonde and I am a redhead. But it's just funny that it, like, I think my dad said that his great-grandfather, from what he was told, was a redhead. So I think it does run in my family. There's your gene history, I guess. I'm gonna continue watching this. It's people who were like, yeah, might be mixed race, we don't know what we are, we're told this, but we don't really know for sure. And one's like, I only know I'm from like Jersey and like Louisiana, and I'm like, that's funny. Not everyone knows like where they come from. So it's interesting. Now, I know some people in other countries, depending where you live, you could probably trace your ancestry like without having to do it. If you want it, like, you could still do it. But like, from what I heard, like, some people are like, yeah, like, I could trace my ancestors right down there. Some people are like, yeah, Queen Elizabeth and all of her ancestors are pretty much British, from what I was told. Like, I think they're all British, but I could be wrong. Like, they're like, yeah, we could just trace our ancestors and we're all from this country. Where I live, and maybe even Canada and some other states, you can't do that. Like, we're a melting pot of different races and colors, and I don't care. I just want to find out for fun. Like, it's fun for me to find out and learn a little more. And just to compare it, because, like, I kind of want to know if I'm Native American at all, which would be interesting. Because some of the things, like I said, my great-grandmother did was totally lining up with what I read about Native American people. I'm like, okay. And my hair is not naturally curly, by the way. It's straight, like, plain straight. Maybe one day I'll show you. Like, it's bad. And I don't feel like dealing with it. Oh, it's Saturday. Do I want to wash my hair today or just do it tomorrow? I'll do it tomorrow. I'm too not doing it today. Which is why my hair probably looks pretty bad right now. But I curl it. My hair is naturally flat. Like, straight. So, like, the good news is, like, I curl it, and it curls pretty, like, people are like, your hair curls so easily. Which is funny. But I'm gonna continue watching some people and see what, like, they found out about their ancestors that they may not know. And my watch Minnie Mouse is like, click, 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 and I'm like, okay. And I have one. It's 7. I might have to bleep that out somehow. Bleep, 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 bleep. Bloop, bloop, bloop.